Represento las calles de mi tierra. Mi bandera, ay, mi bandera. Puerto Rico y todos los latinos. Sonamos donde quiera.
Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to the 2026 Sports Jedi Network. It's our first watch along of the year, and it's TNA Impact Zone. We are ready to go. Hope everyone's having a wonderful new year. Hope everyone is doing great. Hope everyone's safe, sound. You spend it with your loved ones. I am BX Sports Jedi Kev, the host, creator, and of course, your guy that's going to do the watch-alongs here. This is the Sports Jedi Network, of course, where we do watch-alongs, interviews, recaps, not just in the world of professional wrestling or MMA. We do some Knicks basketball. You see, I got these dreadful Jets. Hopefully, I wore this because, one, it's cold outside and a little bit indoor because we're not used to this kind of chilly weather in Florida. And secondly, hopefully I could change the fortune of this dreadful organization of the New York Jets. So I wore the colors today. So like that, I'm going to say you're just a bandwagon Jet fan. All right, but we're talking about wrestling tonight. I hope everyone's well. 14 days away, 2 weeks. 2 weeks away before TNA moves to its new home on the AMC channel. But tonight they're on the, of course, Access TV or the TNA Plus app. Join us, watch along, can't wait. We got a pretty good or very good World Heavyweight title matchup where the King, Frankie Kazarian, will take on Bronson. That's going to be a good matchup there. Of course, we're going to have the Ying taking on the Elegance Brand. A 6-woman knockouts tag team match going on. It's going to be Hartwell, Threat, Jada Stone taking on the Diamond Collection. So it's going to be Mila Moore, Alicia Fox, a.k.a. Crawford, and the one and only Di Diamante, Tessa Blanchard. So I can't wait to see how that goes, see what other stuff is in store through the year. One of the rumors circulating with TNA Wrestling, we all know that JDC, Dangle, is going to retire, having his retirement match at Genesis against his pretty best friend, Eddie Edwards. There is an opportunity for a new member of the group, of the system. Today, on a heartful tweet, EDC is no longer part of the NWA brand. I don't know if he's a return for WWE. I don't see it. Although I don't see a TNA possibility. A lot of rumors are pointing that it could be a TNA and a new member of the system for EDC. Interesting. We'd like to see EDC get that opportunity, especially now that TNA is going to be on a national platform where you're going to see more eyes on the product. EDC looks the part. Let's see if it works for him here in TNA. I would like to see that. I don't see him an NXT run for him. I don't see, although we could see him cross promote with TNA and NXT. We'll find out if EC3, I said it wrong the first time, goes to TNA Wrestling. So I can't wait to see that there. We've got a good one here for TNA. We've got some upcoming interviews next week. Stay tuned. That's why we ask you to hit the like, subscribe, the notification. And the notification bell is very important because we got some talents lining up coming up this week. Yeah, can't wait. We're gonna get right into it. We can't wait to interview these talents from the main companies that you know of to the independent scene all over. We're getting right back into the interview processing of interviewing because we want to know professional wrestling story. We want to know the talents that we're going to interview. We want to know what goals they have for 2026, what aspirations, what do they learn from 2025? How do they get, if we haven't spoke to them, how they got into the wrestling business. We want to know, we just want to have that from a fan asking a professional wrestler, just a simple conversation, nothing personal. What happens behind the closed doors, that's your business. Once you leave the square circle, the arena, that's your guys' business. That's not our business to know about. We just want to know what motivates you, what gets you going in the square circle. And that's what the Sports Jedi Network is about. Interviewing and asking the questions about in-ring with your character, where you want to go as a company, where do you want to go as a talent in this business and so forth. So we can't wait. We got some great talents coming up. But I just wanted to say, Yes, thank you. Happy New Year. We are ready for the new year. We're ready to go stronger, better, more aggressive. Hopefully, in the new year, we're able to go to more events. But it costs financial upkeeping. That's something that we're both ourselves and most of the channel, and I think most of America is hurting with the financial aspect. The heart, the will, the determination, the hunger is here. Of course, the finances is the one thing that holds everything back. But what else is new? It always holds everyone back. But still, all in all, appreciate everyone. Let me open up the Rumble chat because I normally got to remember to open that up. And salute to everyone that's watching on YouTube. Thank you so much, YouTube. We continue to grow on the Rumble app. The Rumble app continues to grow, grow, grow. And thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys, those that were watching the college football earlier. Wow. Indiana Hoosiers gave an ass whipping on the Alabama. Whoa, wow. I didn't see that. Alabama is usually the glory and the darlings of the college football. Wow. There's been some interesting last 24 hours in the college football rankings in the realm of college football. I'm not a college football fan, so I'm not going to pretend that I know I have the Funk don't like the game. I think it's too long, but that's just me. They take forever to finish a game. I just can't get into college football. But I know Chris is a little down. His Ohio State Buckeyes lost to the Miami University. I know everyone up here, we had fireworks going. Of course, this is Central Florida, home of the UCF Knights, Golden Knights. But there's a lot of U fans sprinkled here and there. We heard them loud last night. But we're getting ready. We got a couple of minutes here. Big one. We got Friday Night SmackDown tomorrow night, 3 hours. We're ready. Get ready to see from Buffalo, New York. Hopefully WWE brings it big in the new year here for 2026 creative. Of course, they got to get ready for the Rumble. They got their big crossover, Stranger Things coming up on Monday Night Raw. If you watch Stranger Things like I did last night, I thought the show was very good. The episode to close out the show, pretty good. You could tell that just going a little bit off topic, just to fill in some time. You could tell that the Stranger Thing the show production, they just wanted to wrap it up. They wanted to give the show a complete ending, and they left the little details, but it was a good way to end it. If you makes you think, make you have that cliffhanger conversation. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it because yes, it was New Year's Eve, and it's New Year's. You still probably have family over. You're still running around, doing different things, and you haven't sat down and watched it. So I'm not going to spoil it. Stay off of social media. They will tell you, they will spoil a lot. If you haven't watched it, I watched it. I knew I was gonna watch it immediately, but yeah, it's a good episode, a closure. It gives you a good closure and some talking points. So for Stranger Things, so we have a theme. That's the theme for Monday Night Raw for the WWE. If you follow me on X, I've been trying to make these videos with an intro and promoting a little bit of the watch along, cross promoting it with the networks that the respective wrestling companies are on. I did one for the USA Network and the WWE for SmackDown Talents, with their shows that you see on, I think it was Nia Jax, Law and Order, SVU, and others like that. I did one just recently, just dropped before we went on the air. I put out there on X with the AMC, from all different, from the Breaking Bad. So I had the Breaking Bad commentating team, the Steve Macklin's Madman Macklin. Yes, I've got the TNA's Mad Men. Better Call Ross. That was one of those that I like to use. That was fun. And Fear of the TNA Thursday nights Impact. So if you remember Fear of the Walking Dead, all that. So I cross promoted it with the AMC shows and the faces of our TNA favorites wrestlers. I try to get everyone in there. It was pretty cool. It was a nice project. Hey, I want to entertain myself while I'm here. There was nothing much going on vacation. So I said, let me make a video of the TNA and cross promotion AMC. Hope you guys check it out. It's at Sports Jedi Media on X at Sports Jedi Media. I'll post it on Instagram once we get off the air a little later on tonight because I just want to make sure everything goes well. I don't want to upset my bandwidth while we are streaming like we had on Monday. So that was a fun one. I had a fun one. Check it out. It has with Cross the Line, their theme song on it. Whenever we do our watch alines, and also just remember January 15th they'll be live from Dallas. Also, the site of Genesis, the premium live, their first pay-per-view of the year for TNA. A lot of good stuff there. Mike Santana trying to get his TNA World title back from Frankie Kazarian. There is a great interview that I gotta hear and see with Chris Van Fleet and Frankie Kazarian. I saw clips. I saw a little bit clips. I didn't hear all the clips. I just saw a little one or two. So I'm looking forward, possibly tonight, while I'm uploading and doing different things, I'll take a look at the Van Fleet video or the interview with Frankie Kazarian, your TNA World Champion currently, and Chris Van Fleet talking about his run and returning back to TNA and so forth. So I can't wait to hear that interview. That's already dropped. I'm gonna take a look and listen to it. So so that's something to look forward to in this couple hours here after TNA Impact Zone tonight. So we got about 4 minutes. I don't know if Chris is going to join us. I know he was streaming some Ohio State. I know he's home streaming, so I don't know if he's going to watch TNA with us. So don't know. That's up to him. But right now, it's a tape show. But still, I just want to see. My question is, I know Bear Bronson won the Battle Royal and became the #1 contender, but this is a guy outside to get in. Why leapfrog? This is something that I hope TNA cleans up in 2026. Why leapfrog Mike Santana from getting his rematch? If anything, the next match for Frankie Kazarian should be. And they did the same thing in 2025 earlier in the middle of the year, and I'll get right back to it. Why Bear Bronson is getting the title match now? Bear Bronson should be waiting. If he is going to be in a #1 contender, he should be waiting for after Frankie Kazarian and Mike Santana to resolve their issues, resolve that rematch clause, that match, and then Bear Bronson should be the next opponent for either Frankie or Mike Santana, not the other way now, because the challenger's trying to prepare to take on Frankie Kazarian and knows, what happened and what so forth. And then if he has a new opponent in Bear Bronson, doesn't know who Bear Bronson is. It's just weird. They did the same thing when Trick Williams and Joe Hendry, when Joe Hendry lost the title to Trick Williams, they put in Elijah instead of giving Joe Hendry his rematch. And then they gave Joe Hendry his rematch. It was so weird the way TNA does it. It doesn't make logic. Storyline wise, we all know why Elijah took on Trick Williams, and so forth, and all these different things. But still, instead of Joe Hendry, it was just a weird way of the way they shoehorned it, in my opinion. But that's how. I hope they clean that up a little bit in TNA, because now they're going to be on a lot on television. They need to make sure, and they do a great job. That's not they don't. They do a great job in dotting the I's and crossing the T's. But sometimes they leave you with a little bit of a head scratcher at the moment. Yes, do the wrestling companies owe us an explanation fully at the moment? No, they only know what they're doing creative. But when you don't give us a payoff, weeks, that's where this is where the blowback returns to the wrestling companies, because you made us, you took us on this ride and you didn't give us a payoff. What was the point? There was a lot of that in 2025. From Travis Scott and The Rock. I mean, that's the biggest one of them all. And so on and so forth, that hopefully in 2025, with the Unreal, peeling back the curtain and all that good stuff that they're trying to do now in the wrestling world in 2025, now in 2026, hopefully they could tighten those screws and learn, we ran out and just make it more, that made more sense. Even though or at least they give us those closures so people don't leave with their head scratch. So we got 1 more minute. Tenemos un minuto, 1 more minute to go. We'll get right into the TNA Impact Zone. Absolutely, let's go. It's a good one. It's TNA Impact. Come join us. You could, if you want to see us on Rumba, come on Rumba. My Rumba app is Sports Jedi Network. You're able to watch. If you cannot see TNA tonight, you can watch with us on the Rumble app as well, or you could just watch along and chat with us. You could chat and watch it on your TV. Chat along, have a conversation with us. We would love to have wrestling conversations on our YouTube platform. Come on over. I read everyone's comments. It's everyone. I love the audience participation. Don't just be a spectator. Please be a participant. Join us, and be part and feel the force of the Sports Jedi Network. That's what we always say. We want it to hear. Let's go. Got it. Let's get the TNA app going. Let's get everything going, and we're ready to cross the line. We're about to start. Let's get that ready to rumble. No pun intended. Hasn't started yet. This is when it's so chilly. When it's chilly outside, it's the worst time of the year to get colds. Your nose runs for any little thing. Here we go. Should be ready. Here it is. What's going on, everyone? Thank you for joining and watching along on the X app, on Instagram Live, on the Kick, on Truvo, on Facebook Live. Everyone that's watching us on every different of our platforms, Twitch. Thank you so much. In 2026, really appreciate everyone watching along. Follow us on our Discord channel as well. We want to grow Discord because we want to continue to have that platform grow. And we ask you guys to join us as we're waiting for TNA to start. They're going to rehash of the big cage, the steel cage matchup. They're getting the recaps right now, just going through their normal recaps. I wonder if they're going to retouch that Angel Warriors. They had that matchup in the last PLE, but I kind of feel like there's more to that story. I don't know if it's going to be a heel turn from Zaya Brookside. I don't know. Maybe Zaya does need a little bit of a heel. Let's hope. Let's hope. All right, we're about to start. Here we go. All right. So this is from El Paso. So of course we knew it was recorded. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. It's Ying Lee. You see it. Let's go. Here we go. She's doing her kata. And here's Zaya Brookside. That's where she belongs. Let's go. And she got her own fan. Yeah, look at that. Santa bought her a fan a little early. Yeah. The Angel Warriors. All right, here we go. So this is where they belong. All right, black fan for Zaya Lee and for Ying Lee and Zaya Brookside with the blue. Here we go. Here comes your personal concierge, one of the greatest elegant managers of all of professional wrestling, George the Iceman. I got to give him credit. Chris loves him. We love him on this channel. What's going on? Happy New Year, Heather. Yeah, he's singing a cucaracha. That's not very elegant, George. Bring out those beautiful butterflies. Heather Bash begins. Daniel Barry Sports Highlight. Happy New Year, brother. Right, here we go. We got M and H. by Elegance by next year, by the end of the year, this year, 2026, and by Elegance is going to be a force in that knockouts division. Look at Heather. Oh, wait a minute. The search for Mr. Elegance. Could that be EC3? Not because rumors has it he might be a part of the system. I think he could be the Elegance man. Wouldn't mind seeing that. Elegance. I mean, because if you all know, he said goodbye to NWA. Is no longer part of the NWA roster. So it could be that he's on his way to TNA brand. You know, we'd love to see that. I don't see him in NXT, although we could see him part of TNA working in NXT, but I don't see him returning to the WWE. They could use a heel in that division for NXT, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we see EC3 at. All right. All right. The world champion versus M by Elegance. Here we go. Ying Lee. Oh, she's throwing some kicks. Oh. She just did a whole kata. Oh, here we go. Back up. There we go. Ying Lee with the start off with the ankle lock here. Hey, I asked this chat. I'm gonna ask it again to the chat. Any chance you see Zaya Brookside heel run at all in TNA here? I don't know. She's so uber baby face, but not getting a lot of victories. No, I'm running fine on Rumba. Everything's running fine on my end. It's telling me it's running good. It's good leg scissors. No, we're running fine. Hey, there's Brookside. Okay, let's go, Zaya. Oh, running Meteora. Look at this. Look at this transition into a side Russian leg sweep. Beautiful. Cover. That's a kick out at 2 there by M. You could come watch with me this here on the Rumble app. Or you could just follow along on the Rumble on the YouTube or on X. Oh, damn, what a nice move. The former tag team champions, knockout tag team champions are on control here. Look at this. It's a tag. Here comes Heather. H. Boom. Oh, look at it. Oh, H is vicious. Some vicious strikes on Zaya Brookside. Oh, right to the buckle. So your former knockout tag team champions in control. Look at that. I'm stomping a mud hole on their opponent. We got the inspiration watching backstage. That's an iconic picture-in-picture shot there. Here's a cover. 2. Kick out at 2 there by Brookside. Just got out as Heather fixing her top. Oh, damn. A little drive-by there by M by Elegance while we were in the picture-in-picture. All right, here we go. Here is a headlock. Remember, January 15th. January 15th will be live on AMC. 9 o'clock. So they shift to 9 o'clock, and that's their new fresh coat for TNA Wrestling with over 65 million homes. You can watch it on TNA Plus app. You can watch it on the TNA, the AMC Plus app, or on AMC channel. So there will be a lot of mediums to watch this product, which is going to be fun. Wonder what's going to be there. Would it be a phenomenal debut? You never know. There's a tag. Oh, look at this. Ying Lee now with some strikes. Hadouken! Oh. Look at that kick. Look at Ying Lee. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Here we go. Oh, what a knee. Here's a pin. Oh, M just got out there. That was a close one. That was almost a 3. Okay, I had to refresh it. All right, no problem, Heather. No problem, Heather. Here we go. This is a number 1 contenders match for your TNA Knockout Tag Team Champions. Oh, sweep the leg again, Ying Lee. Nice double team here by the Angel Warriors. 1, 2. M kicks out again. All right, the ladies are putting on a good match. This is a good opener. I'm afraid I'm still not crazy about the 9 to 11 slot in the Eastern time, 10 to 9 in the Central. 9 to 10 in Central. I am afraid it might hurt the new rating ads. Obviously, they did their research. I guess they want an edgier audience, or an edgier adult audience, so 9 to 11 maybe. Remember, Monday Night Raw used to be at that time when it first started. Oh, Danny Nuna. Danny Nuna wants a piece of the Knockouts champion, and she's attacking the Knockouts champion, Ying Lee. Wait a minute. Here we got the Elegance Brand. M putting up Zaya Brookside now. Oh, into the stomp by H. Here's a cover. 1, 2, 3. Elegance Brand, ladies and gentlemen, are your number 1 contenders. And they did it in an elegant way. H and M are your number 1 contenders and your winner in 2026. Beautiful. As Danny Nuna attacked your Knockout World Champion, Danny Nuna is hell-bent and wants that Knockouts title in 2026. And you know what? If I am a betting man, I will put some money on Danny Nuna becoming your TNA Knockouts champion in the near future. If you're a Ying Lee fan, I will be a little worried. Look at that. The Iceman. There we go. Oh, Santino Marella. Oh, Mean Gina Miller. He's stepping in. And Santino. He's disheveled. Distrust. Oh, he's disheveled.
Excuse me, Santino. I'm sorry to bother you in your office, but I have to ask. 2 weeks ago, after that cage match, the entire world.
Tom and Jerry.
Your daughter, she turned her back on you, and I'm sure you must be feeling.
Santino's down on his luck, down in the dumps. I mean, who wouldn't? His daughter not kicked him in the nads. She chose someone else's nads over about Papa. Frankie Kazarian will defend his title against who? Bear Bronson. Oh, Ali versus the hometown man. The hometown man. Say Chavo, hometown man. The hometown man. I don't think Santino's resigning. I just think he's he's just disheveled. That would be a mistake if he resigns. Well, I don't know. We don't know his contract, but I don't. I would love Santino not to go nowhere. I like Santino in his role with TNA. Hopefully in 2026 he doesn't go anywhere. I believe it. He's great in that role. You know, Santino does a phenomenal job for TNA. I like it. Hope he doesn't go anywhere. Maybe he's gonna take some time off. Hopefully not. All right, so they're showing a commercial break. Normally, when they do a commercial break, they show an old classic match while they break on the TNA Plus app. But yeah, you guys got the conversation going. Let's get going. Let's continue it. Let's go. Again, if you are joining us, we talked about it before we went live, before TNA went live. They usually give 10 minutes of just conversations there. We talked about avoid the spoilers if you have not watched Stranger Things, the finale. It was a real good one. I enjoyed it. Also, all the college football teams, games that are happening. And then, of course, we got 3 hours SmackDown tomorrow night that we're going to be doing live. We get ready to go, ready to rumble, ready to get it. No, it's a story, but if they take time apart, it could be for negotiation. They're in case it don't go wrong, so he's off of television. He comes back better than ever. I don't think Santino's contract is up, but I just have to ask that question. There's numerous talents that are free agents short term with TNA. See how that goes. It's going to be a strong one here. This is, you know what? Expect the bar has been raised with TNA when it came to now in 2026. You know, it was the great feel good story in 2025 where wrestling had a downturn. Now in 2026, now expectations are expecting now of the company. With now that all eyes on creative. We know the talent is there. Now it's up to creative to help put them in a position to tell these proper stories. The time, the payoffs, the victim, who should go over, who gets the push, who don't get the push at that time, and so forth. Make sense in 2026 because they're going to have more eyes on you, on the product, more criticism, more vicious tongues ready to attack on their first line of a hiccup when it comes to TNA. So. Well, we're going to be here. We're supporting it always. We've been doing it since the Impact days. Why not now? Not now. Why not continue going when they're getting stronger? That's why it's good to see their rise and be there, not just in their demise. And there's a lot of guys that are now saying they're going to start. They're going to start watching longs of TNA. We're going back to it like Shaitan Smarks. Yeah, I'll call you out, motherfucker. You banned it, TNA, and now because they're hot. You want to jump on. Oh, yeah, I'm going to watch it. No. You were here. You had to be here when they were in Impact, when they were climbing up. You have to be here in the good and bad, like we have. Don't forget that, TNA fans and TNA. We were here in the good and the bad of this program. I hate when other people come out of nowhere that they didn't like the product, and then you push them. You push them up on the line and you don't help the ones that have been with you through the thick and thin, through your tough times. I hate that. I see that with AEW. I even see that with WWE. I hope TNA isn't like that. Hope they remember the people that are here with them, that waved the TNA flag. All right, here's Order 4. Okay. Oh, look at Tasha Steele. Well, Happy New Year to me. Here's Agent Zero. Hotch and Skyler, here we go. Maybe they might be your next tag team champions, but the Righteous, I don't know. I think it's too soon if the Righteous become tag team champions. I would like them to cause the Hardys some mischiefs and play into the fact that the Good Hands become your tag team champions, and then they could take it off of the Good Hands. Couple months, if they want to go that route for the righteous. Don't bring them into the company and win already the titles. I think you turn a lot of fans off, and you kind of slap your tag teams in the face if you do that. If they tell the right story, they could tell the right story. The righteous seems like they're obsessed with the Hardys, and one way to cause heat, not just taking the titles off of them, having them lose to another team and then beat up on the Hardys, and the Hardys got to try to take their revenge on the righteous and so forth, and build that rivalry, and then they go after the titles. That's the way I would like to see it, but they know what they're doing. Here's the hometown man. Hometown man. Where's the home fries man? Here we go. Man, what a diener. Let's go. So if you use Genesis 26, you get 10% off your annual VIP. You'll get from your annual subscription. I need to use that because I am going to re-up in a couple of weeks. Here we go. Hometown man versus Mustafa Ali. You know what? I think this is going to be a pretty good match. Everyone thinks it's going to be a pumpkin squash match. I don't know. I think it's going to be a fun match. Ali could shine anything and make it look great. And Coney Diener, a.k.a. the hometown man, is not a bad wrestler. Here we go. He attacks immediately with some forearms. Here's... Oh, what an elbow by Mustafa Ali. Don't take him too lightly because you can have a 1, 2, 3 kid moment here, and all you need is 3 seconds on your shoulders. Oh, just chop. Here we go. Reversal. Oh, beautiful springboard. But, hometown man. Oh, got him with the clothesline. The hometown man had that scouted. He wants to get the crowd going. Come on, stay on him. Forget about the crowd. Stay on him. You got a great lariat clothesline on him. He's over here chasing the hug. You see, you start chasing the hug, man. You get nothing, man. Beautiful neck breaker by Mustafa Ali. Oh, what a Ali now. Standing moonsault. Beautiful. 1, 2. Believe. Let's go. Here we go. He's going to set something up again. Oh, airplane spin. Airplane spin. Oh, dropped him on a kind of a cutter with an airplane spin. What's going on, Ethan? Hello, Ethan. Oh, here's some nice shot. Happy New Year, buddy. Oh, Cody with a punch in the mouth. It's going to slam him, body slam him. Oh, here we go. The home fries, man. Oh, we got breaking news. PCO to the GCW is confirmed. Thank you, El Jagalo. Thank you for that news, ladies and gentlemen. PCO to JCW is confirmed. Oh, baby. The Canadian Frankenstein. The Canadian Frankenstein has emerged in GCW. Let's go. I want to see what Vince Russo is going to have planned for PCO, for the French Canadian Frankenstein. That's going to be fun. Thanks for that information. Oh, 450 splash. This should be over. 1, 2. Stick a fork on the home fries, man. He's cooked. Yeah, Gigolo Championship Wrestling. JCW. I said G, didn't I? Christmas was very... Yeah, I did. Yeah, my apologies, One more time. Gigolo Championship Wrestling. PCO is going to Gigolo Championship Wrestling. Let's go. Oh, and Matt Cardona is main eventing right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And you know it. Oh, we got the 3 chords being played. Elijah. That's not Elijah. That's not Elijah. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. There's Elijah right there. He's got a guitar in his hands. No. He almost had Mustafa Ali. Oh, gave him a microphone. Oh, he's a friend. Cody Deaner is a friend. So is okay. So he's gonna play a tune. Where does this guy think he's Elvis with his movies? Elvis, man. Have you ever watched Elvis movies? He does a couple scenes and then it breaks into a song. He's gonna. Ooh, that's off chord. He's playing Hometown Man as a guitar, a very bad rendition of it, but so it looked like we're getting Elias versus Ali at Genesis. All right. Yeah, turn up the guitar. That was a terrible. If he's not playing Seven Nation Army, he does not know how to play any other tune. Someone for 2026, they need to get Elijah to guitar lessons. Oh, we got the Rascals in the back. Zachary Wentz. Oh, he's gonna go talk to Santino. Yo, you're gonna get. He's about to get fired. They're asking for an X Division chance. AFC Premier. All right, so get that man a gummy. Although don't take the wrong ones, you end up getting an ambulance on the ambulance and going to the hospital. The Righteous Gatherings later on tonight. All right, 6 women knockout. Let's go. Hartwell, Threat, Stone, Blanchard, Crawford, Mila Moore, and This Wednesday, we will be having the honor to talk and privilege to interview Jody Threat on the Sports Jedi Network. So Jody Threat has a conversation with the Sports Jedi Network this Wednesday. Look for it to air in the afternoon. We will speak with her and we will bring that to you guys. The Jedi Network and Jody Threat. The Wild Child makes her way to the Jedi. Let's go. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be Monday or Sunday night or Sunday afternoon. We will be having a conversation with the Demon Kick, Janai Kai. We saw her on Ring of Honor having a hell of a match against Rel Velvet. So she will be returning back onto the Sports Jedi Network. We will have a conversation with her. Can't wait to interview her again. We had her on in the summertime, and now we're going to get her here in the winter. We're going to find out what she got next for her in 2026 after a hell of a match on Ring of Honor TV. You saw her taking on the Ring of Honor champion. Loved it. That match was so fire, and Janai Kai is just one of those ladies that continue to excel. We saw her on MLW as the featherweight champion. We've seen her on AEW television, as well as Ring of Honor. What's next for the Kick Demon? We will find out. We will have those questions and more here on the Sports Jedi Network. I cannot wait to have a conversation. She is one of the most awesome talents that we have had, interviews that we have had, and my goodness, you don't want to mess with her because she will kick you into oblivion. And we'll be able to have a conversation and sit down and talk to her on Sunday. Don't know if we're going to air it Sunday evening or Monday early, but stay tuned. That's why we hit you to hit that notification bell, because we're going to continue to fill up the interview portion of our channel. We have a lot other more interviews waiting for the 100% confirmation to announce. Those are confirmed. Can't wait to get those confirmations. We got some good ones coming up, some really good ones. Can't wait. All right, we are in commercial break. Yeah, that's why we put it in the air. We put it in me and Chris. We speak it to existence. The unofficial podcast of TNA Wrestling. That's how we're going to call it. We called it in the middle of the year, and we're going to continue calling like that. We're going to be the unofficial TNA podcast. Let's go. Me and Chris, let's go. And we're in a commercial break. Of course, if you missed December 18th, if I'm not mistaken, the date, we had a conversation with Mike Santana before the year ended, before Christmas holidays, his last day out there in Dallas, Texas, doing media. You could check that out on the Sports Jedi Network or anywhere we have our platform. You'll see that interview on TikTok, on Instagram, everywhere. All right, they're showing the highlights of Ethan Page and Moose. That was a banger of a match. Oh, that was a hell of a match. Those two men had a match to close out the year. Man, I'm glad no one spoiled it. But, man, that was fun. I saw that match twice already. That's how good. It's rare when I watch a couple of NXT wrestlers or NXT matches, but I had to watch it twice. That match was that much. I much enjoyed that. The way Moose sold his one hand, his shoulder, and all that, great. The twist and grin. I've told you, the one guy that could take that title that will make sense with storyline wise, where people will get invested from All Legal Ethan Page, is Steve Macklin. Steve Macklin will be the guy because he's the ex-Marine. He served this country, North American, all that. Boy, people will be behind Macklin. Here we go. Here is the six ladies tag match. Let's go. Adriana Grace is in the building. Oh, no, wait a minute. This is the NXTers. The Outlaws. I didn't expect this. Okay, we're still doing this, huh? Oh, she's gonna cut a promo. She got a microphone in her hands. The liaison is going to speak. Ooh, she put her old father down. All right, Stephanie McMahon. Ah, she lived in her father's shadow her whole life. Oh, 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 ugh. Oh. She sometimes even calls me daddy. That que sucio. That was dirty. Stacks. Uh-oh. Crystal Pape. Okay. She's gonna sing Diamante? Chris. All right. She's the one that sings that song. All right. There we go. There you go. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. They did the live Tessa intro. All right. Stone is such a clown doing that. Why he's doing this? Like the tiger claw. Yeah, that was cheesy. Yeah, Robert Stone is kind of cheesy with that. He could just be there as his. He could fit, but he doesn't have to do this. Like, come on. It's like a peacock out there about to take a feather and freaking poke me. Va a sacar una pestaña, me hinca, me hinca, me hinca. All right, here we go. And here's the wild child, Jody Threat. So she's gonna bring that energy onto our channel. Here we go. She's coming out there. There she goes. Jody Threat running like a maniac. 100 miles an hour. Look at her go. Holy moly. All right, here's Jada Stone. All right, the newcomer. Let's go, Jada. Mm-hmm. And Indi Hartwell. Let's go, Indi. Look at Indi. She just did her hair, washed it. God, look how nice and beautiful her hair is. Let's go. That's a commercial for Pantene. Silky smooth hair from Indi Hartwell. Someone got to get her a Pantene sponsorship. There's a downfall. Mercedes lost her TBA title to Willow last night. All right, ring the bell. All right, Daniel Spencer, the referee here. 6-woman action. Jody Threat will be taking on Victoria Crawford. Let's go. Start off the 6-woman. You know what? In 2025, I thought it was going to be a one-off, but seeing Victoria Crawford here in TNA here for the past few months, I appreciate it. She's getting some closure here in her wrestling career. You know, she kind of disappeared after a WWE run, did some independence. But it's good to see Victoria here in this company. You know, she kind of left with a little negativity taste in her mouth with Arn Anderson, all that situation happened years ago. But now see her here in TNA. Hopefully she's thriving, you know, in personal and all that good stuff. Good to see her. Regardless if you like her or don't like her character, her in-ring. But all in all, on a personal note, it's good that she's in a wrestling company wrestling here in 2025, 2026 for Victoria Crawford. Oh, what are we gonna do here? All three ladies. Oh, okay, big boot knocking the ladies off the apron. Jada Stone gonna go flying. Well, okay. The lady Rich Swann. Let's go. The crowd got the crowd fired up with a TNA. Let's go, Jada. Oh, Indi with a cover. Kick out by Crawford there. Robert Stone doing the manager role. And Robert Stone is there to be with the NXT kids. So it's rather than have him in the back, he wants to contribute. He's working alongside the Diamond Club. I guess they call themselves the Diamante, the Diamond Club. It makes sense. I like Robert Stone. If he's going to be there and you're going to send them into the TNA to work, might as well use him on the. He could generate heat. There's a shoulder tackle. Mila Moore versus Jody Threat are in the ring currently right now. Don't forget to hit that like button wherever you are watching us, or if you're on X, hit the heart button, retweet it. If you're not following me yet, please do help us follow, continue to grow. Follow us here on X, follow us on Discord, on Instagram, on all our different platforms. We continue to grow. We are becoming the up and coming, rising wrestling community in professional wrestling. Let's go. We got to start somewhere, and we're not going to get to the top, but we need your help. Without your help, we're not going to get there. Here's the cover. 2. Oh, Jada Stone. Oh, she missed. Mila Moore and Jada Stone. You can see that's going to be rivalries for years. They both were signed. Their matches together got them both a contract with TNA. When they did the explosion, the TNA explosion in Pittsburgh, that, my goodness, look at Mila Moore. Nice. Scored her off the top rope there and body slammed her. Mila Moore is just another lady that fits the bill. She is tall, big, and she moves really well for her agility and her size. She's far away from being the top of the women's division, but you can see that there's talent there. And hopefully the TNA coaching staff and the talents could mold that clay into what they're looking for the Knockouts division. Cover. Ooh, Blanchard. Congratulations to Tessa Blanchard, who got engaged over the New Year's. So she's engaged to her CMLL boyfriend now, fiance. Congratulations. They got a wedding to be planned there. It's maybe in La Ciudad de Mexico or Guadalajara, wherever. Oh, nice double team there. Beautiful suplex by Victoria Crawford with the beautiful bridge. Yeah, Mr. Stone appreciates that beautiful bridge. I appreciate a beautiful bridge executed. Nice suplex there by Mila Moore. Mila and Jada Stone. Jada Stone in the ring with Mila Moore. It's a pretty lively 6-woman tag match here. All right. Women's knockouts. Oh, Tessa. Wow. Explosive offense there, too. She hit those ropes with some passion. All right, they're going to take a commercial break, getting you ready for AMC. That's it. They're starting to conditioning you people in middle of a match, commercial breaks. Because when they're on the network AMC, they're going to have to take breaks. All right, they're taking a commercial break. Pretty good matchup. There's 6-woman matchup. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a snooze fest. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty entertaining. Fast-paced tags. The tags, here's what I like about it. I appreciate. The tags are quick, crisp, and the ladies are getting fresh offense in and movesets. They're not lingering, and you don't see them overthinking or overworking. And they're just moving fast-paced, free-flowing. Good match so far here for the 6 knockouts in the ring here. I'm enjoying it. Not bad. Also, the tag team match to open up with your number 1 contenders are the Elegance Brand beating the Angel Warriors, where Danny Luna came out, attacked Ying Lee on the outside of the apron, left, of course, Xia Brookside to fend herself, but into the hands of the Elegance Brand, and gets hit with their finisher. And now Elegance Brand are going to take on the Iconics. Don't know if it's going to be at Genesis or at the premiere of AMC, but they are the number 1 contenders looking to get their tag team knockouts title back, the Elegance Brand. And I was mentioning earlier, or reports for our friends that, I'm in a nice TNA group chat there, and conversation that maybe EC3 might be heading to the TNA brand, but as part of the system. I say that maybe Mr. Elegance. Maybe he's the Elegance man. They've been searching for an Elegance man. Of course, EC3 said goodbye to NWA in a tweet. No longer part of the NWA roster. Where does he go? Everyone seems to be possibly a TNA signing over maybe. I don't know if he fits the All Elite Wrestling right now, but you never know. Or NXT. EC3 is a heel in NXT, where they could use another male. Will be a nice addition, but I think it's TNA bound for him. But we'll see. Because there's storylines that could fit. He could fit. JDC is a replacement in the system, or part of the Elegance Brand. If they bring him in TNA, we'll find out where EC3 heads for TNA in 2026. Right now, for 2026, I do want them to keep most of 90% of their talent. Because I can't be here. I want them to keep all 100. I don't know if they are able to keep all their upcoming free agents when it comes to TNA. We have to be realistic. It's rare. They could be losing Leon Slater at the end of the year and it kind of the handwriting is on the wall for WWE. I think NXT is about to put the world title on him on New Year's Evil. So keep an eye on that for Leon Slater situation going forward. It just seems like a Joe Henry, Jordan Grace type of deal. All right, here we go. We're coming back from the commercial break. Oh, the Diamond Club is in command here. Lo Diamante. Here's Mila Moore. Cover. Kick out at 2 on Stone. Yeah, Stone needs to get a tag. And it's good for the young lady there to learn how to struggle, wrestle, get some ring activities with all 3 different ladies and registering the moves and selling. So great clinic if you look at this here at Jada Stone now. She's trying a nice schoolgirl here. Beautiful. Oh, what a clothesline by Mila Moore. 2. This is where I would like Mila. Jada's been getting her ass kicked throughout this match as a workhorse. I would have loved her partners to come in and break out the pins here because we don't want. She's taking such a beating. She shouldn't be able to kick out on her own accord. So she's been double teamed and been a workhorse. This is where I would have loved either Jody or Indi to come in and break up the pins. She's trying to get a hot tag here. The crowd wants the hot tag. Here we go. Jada's trying to work on that hot tag. Here we go. Okay. Mrs. Duck. And there's the hot tag to Indi Hartwell. Here comes Indi in the hot tag. Indi wrestling time. Indi's a house of fire now. Getting the crowd going. Indi. Beautiful spine buster. Come on. Cover. Woo. Here's a quick tag to Jody Threat now. Now I don't need Jada back in the match here. Jada's been taking a beating. Rest. Here's Jody Threat. Mukunuku driver. Oh, drop kick by Blanchard. Love the way she broke that pin up. Oh, Tessa's got some mean intention in her face. Yeah, get the tag. Get in there. Legal tag. Blanchard now. Indi and Blanchard. Oh, here's what I want to see. Oh, big boot by Indi. Oh, but here's Crawford right to the back. Here's Jody Threat coming in now. Jody Threat. Oh, it's getting a little bit out of control now. Mila Moore. Now Jada Stone comes in. Stone rolls in. Moore and Stone. Double clothesline. Oh, yo, Jada Stone had a power Mila Moore. Oh, drop kick. What's Tessa going to do? Tessa. No, what a forearm shot by Jada Stone. But Stone is not the legal woman. I think Daniel Spencer lost track of who's the legal woman in this matches. Here's Mr. Stone. Jada Stone knocks Mr. Stone down. Oh, Blanchard just bites her in that forehead. But what is she going to do here? Oh, drops her face down. Blanchard, top rope. Oh, got her with the double knees. 1. She wasn't the legal woman. They got the pin on Jada Stone, but Jada Stone wasn't the legal woman. Daniel Spencer messed that up there. The legal woman was Indi Hartwell. Got thrown out. Then Jody Threat jumped in. It wasn't tornado rule. Daniel Spencer made a mistake there as a referee. It shouldn't have. Mila Moore was not the legal woman. At the end of the day, Jada was going to take the pin, but if you're watching it and with such critical eyes, those type of things we were talking about earlier in 2026, when you raise expectations to TNA, you're going to get that criticism because right now you're not you're not the feel good story. Now the bar has been set, so now you have to dot your I's and cross your T's when you come to TNA, and those are the type of things you're going to get criticized a lot if you do that a lot on your television coming in 2026. All right, we're just going through the injury report from TNA. That was a fun match. All right, commercial. They just gave you the update of all the different injuries. All right, winner gets an X Division title shot. Is that tonight? 3 other Rascals. Oh, on the AMC premiere. All right, so you're gonna have 3 out of the 4 Rascals. You're gonna hear from their system. All right, the Righteous Gathers. All right, we'll see what they got to gather about. All right, they're in a commercial break. No, you know what? I should mute it. I don't want to hear their matches. All right, commercial break. No problem. First hour in the book. This is why I don't know what is it. We enjoy doing these streams with TNA, where even when they're on a tape programming, their 2 hours go so smooth. I don't know what is it where when it comes to TNA wrestling, it's just compared to, and it's not to throw negative shade. It's just a different feel when I do TNA wrestling on a Thursday, 2 hours, where I do an NXT 2-hour watch along. I don't know. Instead of when a TNA wrestling completes, I kind of feel like a great satisfaction when they get off the air, they finish that. Now things could change on AMC on the 15th. I think when it comes to the CW and NXT, I tend to worry about them going off the air and not giving us the closure. You know, they're going to run out of time, you know, or we know that, oh, here comes the finish any second now, the ending of the match, because God forbid, they got to finish before the local news takes over. One question I didn't think I heard anyone that interviewed Carlos Silva or anyone from the TNA upper brass, where if there's going to be if AMC is going to allow TNA 5-10 minute overage on any of their live programming, you know, not to abuse it, but whenever they're live, you know, if it's 34 out of the 52 weeks of the year, how many many live shows they're going to give in 2026, are they allowed overage by a minute, 5 minutes, so forth. It'll be interesting. I don't think anyone in the media scrum or anyone that had the proper channels on their proper guests on their channels asked those questions. We asked to interview Silver. We didn't get Silver. The second time around, we got him for Slammiversary. We asked him when the AMC deal came. They decided to go take him to Busted Open, all the other places. Fine. We wanted to talk to Carlos Silva if they were going to get that available. I'll ask that question next time I talk to someone from the TNA when I get Jody Thread on about the overage situation. I have that information for you. Stay tuned. I'll get that information if they're going to be able to allow them to have overage on the AMC network. Call me crazy, but tonight's episode isn't hitting for me. I'm having a hard time. I mean, I'm not having a hard time. I'm having a good time. It could be you. It could be you. Maybe a little too many eggnogs. I don't know. I'm having fun. I think it's just women centric. So far, I enjoyed the Knockouts Tag Team #1 contendership. I enjoyed this one just currently right now, the 6-woman tag. The hometown man and Mustafa Ali, regardless if you knew what it was, you know what happened. I mean, the first hour went quick. It didn't feel long. I'm like, wow, it's already an hour in the books. I've been entertained. Here we go. We got the Righteous now. Look like they gave Matt Hardy some peyotes or something. That's not coquito, pal. Oh, the Hardys. They gave him a bath too. Oh, that's not a bath. They were gonna wash his feet. All right. Hardy's woke up from his peyote trip, and there's the Righteous. All right. You gotta like what Vincent does. I think Vincent's a very uber talented wrestler. Help me help you. Huh. They want to help the Hardys ascend even higher. The only way you could make them ascend and immortal is go get those WWE tag team titles. Oh, Dutch got a gift, putting his hands in his pocket. I don't know about that. Damn, that must have been some mushrooms that Matt Hardy ate. Holy man, what talk about a trip? Talk about a trip, man. It looks like Terrence when he took those gummies here. Holy shit! Here we go. Oh, now they're coming to the arena. So they show that vignette. Now they're coming to the arena. Here we go. I dig it, man. I dig it. Power, flower power, love. Let's go. Boy, Karrion Cross fits so perfect in this company right now, especially with AMC and the storytelling that they're doing. I hope you know what? I hope that TNA makes a lot of financial money where they could assign and bring in Karrion Cross and Scarlett. Will be great in this company in 2026. Dutch showing how he eats his ice cream, his cone ice cream. There we go. We got the gather. He's got a purpose. What is he going to purpose about? Oh, we want Matt. They weren't. They put him in Ring of Honor. That's why, Heather. And these guys are storytellers. I don't think they're good wrestlers. Don't get me wrong, but I think they go along with storytelling and sports entertainment, Heather. And I don't think Khan saw the value in that with the Righteous. That's why I think he dropped through the cracks. I don't think he dropped the ball. I think he never gave it the opportunity. Oh, Unbroken. It's a reference to the Unbroken spirit. I don't think they want to go there. Oh, not talking about Brother Nero. You know what? I dig what he's saying. I think they would have been better in Schism than the Grizzly Young Veterans. Come to look at that in NXT, when I saw them at the NXT arena, they should have signed both of them rather than. I think they were intended for Schism rather than the Grizzly Young Veterans. Here we go, the Hardy Boys. Listen to that crowd with the Hardys. Creepiest. He was drugged into a Hardy shrine. I don't know about that. Yeah, but that when Tony Khan, pre-Tony Khan and after Tony Khan, those Ring of Honors are totally different. I don't find them like, oh, they came back, went back. They're different. That's not the same Sinclair run ROH than the Khan run over ROH. So I find it two different. So it kind of feels like two different companies. The same. It's like with Impact, the Dixie Carter to the TNA run now. It's the same letters, but it just feels so different. All right, Dutch is going to speak. I want to grow. Yeah, touch it. There's a pill for that. Hardys, what potentials are you going to bring out of the Hardys? They like the best. This would have been a better match before they took on Dream TD. The crowd just wants them to fight. That's right. Jeff and Matt has brotherhood. They don't need no more brotherhood. So that's right. Who needs fake brotherhood like John Alba, who stabs you in the back and votes for another tag team of the year? Already? They want him deleted.
We want you out of our lives. Delete! 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 Delete!
Yes, delete.
What's best? What you refuse our guidance and you refuse to work together.
Oh, the AMC. There's an Easter egg. Jeff is wearing a Willow t-shirt. Yeah.
The cycle is going to demand something.
He's going to ascend to Willow.
Think about it. The only thing that myself and Jeff are thinking about
As the Hardys. All right, let me ask this question, chat. Well, if you're on the Rumble and you're on the other app, as they're wrapping up, did the Righteous hit for you guys, or did that promo or that feud? I don't know. I kind of want to see their match. Got to see what's involved. But the Hardys are resisting. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens with them. They're, of course, they're letting us know about the main event that's happening. Oh, the system is going to have a promo. Okay. We're going to hear it from the system. And next is it's going to be the Three Rascals. It's going to be Wentz, Reed, Miguel. Winner gets a shot at the X Division, Leon Slater on the AMC premiere. That might be Leon Two Belts, by the way. It might be Leon Two Belts. He might be holding the NXT World Heavyweight Champion and the X Division Champion on that January 15th television show. I think that's going to happen. I give that an 80% chance. That's how high I am. Actually, I am going to be at NXT Performance Center for New Year's Eve in person to see that. I think the youngest in charge, the young bruv, will be NXT World Champion. I think he's going to win it. The minute I said that, the minute I saw him win that number one contendership, I said, I think Leon is winning that title. It makes sense to help that partnership where you want people to tune in for that Leon Slater holding NXT title on January 15th. The way you do that, by him winning New Year's Eve, shocking the world in 2026, where TNA talent wins, especially if they're they're coining him or they're giving him the love, the red carpet to sign him at the end of the year to WWE. That's how you do it. You invest. You throw out those love notes, or what do you call it, out there for Leon Slater to side with the WWE. You put him in good grace. John Cena's last match. You have him in PLEs, so forth. He wins the NXT World Heavyweight title. Let's go. I know it's going to be a good match. Yeah. I'm looking forward. That New Year's Eve card, it's got me interested. Not only the Leon Slater, Kendall Gray, JC Jane match. What's going to happen with Ethan Page? Who's going to challenge him for that title? Will we see something different? A TNA talent come out of nowhere to attack or attempt to take that title from him? Who knows? We'll see what happens there. It's going to be a fun one, New Year's Eve. I think there's going to be some TNA because I think it's all they're going to start getting you riled up for that January 15th show. I think TNA is going to get help with the TNA with NXT talent and WWE talent to really put them on the map and get them going. They extended the partnership, I believe. I saw a report for until 2028. So this is not going to dissolve. Actually, they added a year to their contract agreement. So 2028 is their, that this partnership for the foreseeable future is going to continue with the WWE going forward. It's going to help. It's going to help, especially when they go to Saudi Arabia, if they want to do a show in the United States, as we got the young bruv coming out. Let's go, Leon Slater. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Leon. He's going to be in commentary here. All right. Oh, Genesis triple threat. Cedric Alexander, Leon Slater, and Moose. That's a way of taking the title off of him without losing it, guys. I can see Cedric Alexander becoming your new your TNA champion. Your TNA X division, excuse me. All right, comes the Rascals. There we go. Now my zone. Now my weight. Here we go. This is gonna be a fun match. All three of them. When it's so rare when you see a fashion going to go against each other, all three all four, 3 to 4 for number one contenders. Pretty cool. This is a unique situation without any backstabbing and attacking, and they're going to just have a match. And the winner after that, they're still going to hang out and smoke them if they got them. Let's go. Even commentary just said that. I mean, let's go. On my own, on my way. Let's go. So I guess Desmond was the one off. No, Desmond wasn't involved in this triple threat. They mentioned in the Santino Marella promo because he had his opportunity for number one contender or a match, and he failed. He lost. So he got this. So the other three members want an opportunity like him to earn number one contendership. They explained it before they went into Santino Marella's office. And he's still part of the Rascals, but he doesn't get to participate in this make it a fatal four-way because he had his shot and he failed. That, if it makes sense, which it kind of does. All right, here we go. The Rascals triple threat match. Let's go. Reed. Myron Reed is one of those stars, man. If TNA has gold in their hands there with that kid. That kid has burst on the scene, and he really has, at least me, because I got to see him in TNA. I hadn't seen none of his independent runs. I heard of him, but never seen him up close, and I could appreciate this kid. This kid, to me, has made a fan of me. He's part of them. No, he's part of the Rascals full time. He's a Rascal. He's signed with TNA. He's not WWE no more. He's a TNA wrestler. Oh, he's on their TNA roster page I was on there yesterday. Like a matter of fact, and he's on the roster page. The one person that's not on the TNA roster page I didn't see was Marsha Slamovich. Cover. But I got, you know what they needed. They still haven't fixed. I don't know how often they really go to the TNA website, who's in charge of it. They need to fix the hometown of Mike Santana, please. Mike is not from Brooklyn, New York. He's from the Bronx. Oh, what a nice tornillo there by Zachary Wentz. Here we go. Trey Miguel. Beautiful. Arm drag by Trey. These tag team partners know each other. Oh, nice. Trey Miguel, former X Division champion, as well as Zachary Wentz. Look at this. Hopefully, 2026, Trey Miguel has a really strong 2026. 2025 had a lot of obstacles and mountains for him that he had to hurdle and climb over. Hopefully 2026 he doesn't have to go through so many mountains here. All right, here we go. Oh, Zachary Wentz. Wheelbarrow. Oh, what a move. But no, you're not getting the pin. I like that. And remember, Reed and Leon Slater had a match, a monster match. That was the main event. Was it Emergence that was the main event? Right before TNA. Yeah, it was Emergence. Right before the Bound for Glory. Oh. Damn, they are loading on poor Reed. Marlon Reed is taking it. Oh, Marlon Reed. Look at this. Oh, cutter combo. Woo. Now they're getting frustrated because they're each one of them are on a stopping the cover and the pin. But I love the double team moves that they're doing for one another. Damn, look at this. What's next here? Zachary now. Oh, Reed. Super kick. Took him his legs out. Oh, here's a stomp into a DDT. No, blockbuster. Oh, what a innovative offense. So we thought we were going to get a stomp in the back there by the Rascals by Trey Miguel, but he turned it into a blockbuster on the top rope, and he still put a deck drop on Marlon Reed. Awesome offense. And the crowd comes alive. This is awesome chant. Yeah, let's go. You got Leon Slater on commentary. He's loving it. Trey Miguel trying to get the crowd to get the clap going. He got it. Miguel looks where's he gonna fly here? Hitting the ropes. So Zachary Wentz caught him with the cutter in the middle of the rope. And he gives you a little wave. But Marlon Reed now with the toupee. Oh, now Trey Miguel. Miguel now hits the ropes. Oh, Trey Miguel. Now that move works on Trey Miguel. Damian Priest, he comes up with a short wheel there. But good job, Trey Miguel. He uses one foot to springboard off of the middle rope and flip over. If you remember when Priest did that, he got caught on the ropes against Drew McIntyre. Oh, what a Meteora knees. 1, 2, super kick. Nice broken pin. Zachary Wentz in the nick of time. Zachary springboard. Oh, that's that knee. Miguel now going. Oh, the UFO cutter. Marlon Reed with 360 splash. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Reed gets the pin. Yo, what a move. We're going to get Marlon Reed. Myron Reed with the freaking 450 splash. What a match. I love the finish. With the Meteora and then of this UFO cutter. Man, both men were down and Reed comes up with the 450 splash and he covers both Rascals. Oh, that was great. That's a bang of a match. And of course, all three members in the middle of the ring embrace. And of course, they raise their hands of Reed. Who's this guy? Who? Again, Leon beating Marlon Reed once. Yeah, so I think there's going to be something into this, Heather. That's got to be a story here. Oh, look at the king of TNA. Look at Frankie Kazarian. Again, once this show comes off the air and I'm wrapped up, I'm gonna go check out the Chris Van Fleet interview, Frankie Kazarian. A lot of good nuggets are in that one, so I can't wait to hear that interview. I saw a few posts, the little clippings online. I want to hear the full interview. I had the honor and privilege to speak with Frankie Kazarian on our channel last year, and then of course one of his goals that he accomplished in 2025, to the expense of our guy Mike Santana, was winning the TNA World Title. He said he wanted that, and that was a goal of his that he wanted before his career ended in 2025, and he accomplished it. He also called out AJ Styles on our channel, says he needs a couple people in NXT or TNA, TNA and WWE to sign off of it to make that match, and that's something that he wants before he calls it a career, and AJ Styles calls it a career. So seeing what he said in with Chris Van Fleet about being a Kowalski guy, which I asked him on our channel before Chris Van Fleet. I asked him, you guys are Kowalski guys. Any chance there's something where you guys, maybe could get working with AJ Styles? Check out my full interview that I did. I believe that was in August, early September, with Frankie Kazarian on the Sports Jedi Network. Before he was on Chris Van Fleet, I asked some of these Not the same exact questions, but similar along the lines with Frankie Kazarian on our channel. So check it out. As we got a commercial break. Don't forget, if you're watching us, thank you for watching me on X. Thank you for watching me on YouTube, on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, sports_Jedi_network. On TikTok, Sports Jedi Network 1. Sports_Jedi_network_1. Let me get that correct. We're on Sports Jedi Discord as well. On Kick, Rumba Sports Jedi Network, where you could see the events with us here. And of course, on our YouTube channel, Sports Jedi Network, where we're going to see the interviews. We got some interviews coming up. We got the Kick Demon, Janai Kai, and Jody Threat joining us, and more. I'm just waiting for I got to check my emails, refresh, and we're getting some more talents to join us and conversate with the Jedi and the PGA Chris. Don't forget, check out PGA Chris TV Productions. Now, of course, he has a whole full rant and breakdown of the disappointing loss of his Ohio State Buckeyes. And of course, what's next? College football is over for the young man. He now all eyes on his Pittsburgh Steelers. Could they be next, joining Ohio State in Cancun? The Ravens, Steelers. We got that watch along on Sunday Night Football. Can't wait to see that. We'll be live for that one. So waiting for a commercial break. Half hour. Don't know if we got the system segment, and then we'll get the main event. All right, we got the system. Trust the system. Let's go. Es el tema. I got my system ring. Trust the system. Let's go. Happy belated birthday to Eddie Edwards. Look at Moose. Moose is having fun. You know what I like what I'm seeing about this last few year with Moose? He's really having fun with pro wrestling. He is taking it in. I watched him in the Orlando tapings, Moose interacting, and the way he shows in his whole demeanor that he's having so much fun in professional wrestling in his career right now. Like he's not has to carry the company, because when he was the franchise, he feels like now he's really like, he knows he's got other support system in the company, and it shows that he's having totally fun. Like everything as a professional wrestler slowed down for him, where it just shows, it just radiance of fun from Moose. Cool, good job. El Paso, you want to know something? Alicia Edwards. Alicia's telling us if you want to know something. All right, here we go.
There's a lot going on in TNA right now. A lot of good
I want to
things
see that match. Oh, it gives him a kiss. That that was like a Godfather kiss to Fredo. Fredo, I knew it was you all along.
to the final dance.
Oh, JDC's got an idea coming in.
Truly, I am honored to be the man in that spot with you. Because I know how crazy you
One
are.
last system dance. So this is the match.
That match is going to be something the fans will not want to miss.
El Paso, you want another dance?
Genesis. Woo. But it's not quite Genesis yet. So I got a little bit of an idea just kind of floated through my head. Why not just one last system?
Oh, there.
It's one last system match. What do you guys?
For the best of the best versus the system, Cedric Alexander, Leon Slater,
What about the
and the Hardys against the system.
Do you want to see the system?
Okay, so they're going to be in Paso again. All right.
Well, it just so happens that I spoke to Santino in the back. He has made a match for right here in El Paso next week for the best of the best in TNA versus the system. Cedric Alexander, X-Division champion, Leon Slater, and the GOATs, the Hall of Famers, Matt and Jeff.
All right.
Hardys. I love it. Huge matchup.
Here's the Hardy Boys in the back. Mean Gene Miller.
We'll drop up the boots and do it as a family. One more system dance next week. Right here on TNA Impact in El Paso, Texas. With all the things going on in the world, with the Hardys, I can only imagine how Matt and Jeff feel about it.
I don't know. Somebody get beat up now. Something's happening here. Yep. Something's happening. Let's see.
Just want to get your reaction.
Oh, we got candles, flowers, rose petals, the Hardys. Oh, the Righteous got a little crush on these guys, huh? You got to think for these fellas, right? Ooh, the family pictures.
That's a blockbuster match.
Crossing the line here.
Leon Slater, Cedric Alexander, that is the perfect way to enter the new era.
Righteous put a shrine here.
AMC era.
What did they? They went to the Botanica to get some candles. Who's this guy? Who? Okay, main event. Hey, nice Elvis. The king to a king. All right, we got the main event. Frankie Kazarian against Bear Bronson. Who? Yeah, him. Again, I hope in 2026 they don't have these flaws. When there's a number one contender, we don't need another match in between, sandwich in between. Anything Bear Bronson should have taken on the winner of the Kazarian and Santana match first. Then Bear Bronson gets his opportunity because he won a Royal Rumble or Battle Royal, whatever the case is. Not first, and then Mike Santana gets his rematch. But we fix that in 2026 here, TNA Creative. That's all. That's the only criticism I got. Because Mike has venom. He wants to take out Kazarian for, and then you still got Nick Nemeth still with the call your shot gauntlet. Remember, Nick Nemeth is still running around calling a shot gauntlet. I personally wish he calls a shot on and stays as host at Busted Open, but that would be better if he uses that gauntlet. All right, we are in the final commercial break. All right, get all the fireworks out of your system. Everybody outside. It's still January 1st. We'll give you that grace period, but that's it. And then tomorrow they'll light up some more fireworks because it's SmackDown going on in 3 hours. And we'll be back on watching along those 3 hours now on Friday nights from Buffalo, New York. And then of course, Monday Night Raw this Monday gets Stranger Things crossover from Brooklyn, from the Barclays Center. Big world title between Braun Breaker and CM Punk. Will we see Chris Jericho make his appearance here at Monday Night Raw? Technically he's a free agent. We'll see. If I'll say this, if Chris Jericho does not show up on Monday Night Raw, I know he wants to say the Royal Rumble. Yeah, I can say this. I don't be surprised if he makes an appearance at an AMC for TNA. Wouldn't be surprised it could be he could be a short or a one off or a couple shows. I could see a Chris Jericho making a stop at and having a match at Genesis. Yeah, I could see him in AMC interrupt whatever and call and I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna stick with that. No insiders has said that. No one has been saying it. I wouldn't be surprised if Chris Jericho shows up at that. If he doesn't show up on Monday Night Raw, he would definitely be on Genesis and having a match, and he'll show up at that Thursday night AMC. I'm going to go on a limb. I'm going to put that as a prediction in 2026.
TNA impact. It's the finals.
They're still in the commercial. They're just going through the card of next week. Stacks and Macklin. Danny Luna is going to, and okay. JDC, of course, we thought the system teaming up against that All-Star Challenge, 8-man tag. All right. Haley Hudson. All right, they should be back.
The AMC premiere Thursday night. It's going to be incredible. But we're not done here. We have so much to look ahead to, but right now it's time for our main event. The TNA World Championship is on the line. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. So far, Frankie Kazarian has been able to withstand JDC in the system at Final Resolution, but tonight he faces the near 300-pounder Bronson, who won a 20-man battle royal to earn this title shot.
Here's the thought. I know he won it with a battle royal. Again, it's all right. Fine. He won the battle royal. He earned his way as a world title because of a battle royal. But why couldn't you give it to Jake something? Especially where Kazarian and Jake something had a little bit of history where he tried to recruit him and try to get him on his side to calm down his anger or whatever and try to have an alliance with Jake something. Why not give Jake something an opportunity to take that world, an opportunity to take on Frankie Kazarian here? You bring a stranger from the outside who no one knows about really, who gives a shit, who doesn't look like a TNA champion. Why? Why not give it to Jake something, an opportunity? I'm not saying Jake something's going to be your TNA world champion, but I would have liked to see Jake something and Frankie Kazarian in this match. All right, Kazarian coming in. That's my only criticism with this guy. And look, how they got it, I got to commend them. They made sense. He won a battle royal. He survived. Didn't get thrown over the rope. It's Mean Gene Miller. Main event. Yay. I'm shitting on my own Long Island guy, a New Yorker, but say it again. Frankie Kazarian. All right, Kaz. Gives a kiss to his title. Main event. Kazarian and a guy named Bronson. Ring the bell. Here we go. Aquí vamos. Let's go. First main event of wrestling in 2026. All right, he hits him with an elbow. All right, whip into the corner. He misses. Get him a right hand, Frankie. Get him. There you go. What a chop. Get him, Kazarian. Oh, he wants more, huh? You don't want to no sell, huh? You can't buy a $2 steak anymore. Now you got to spend $6 for the same $2 steak. Oh, what a chop. Backdrop. All right, the crowd's behind him. Oh, he's taking. Yeah. He didn't. Yeah, I would do the A game. He drank it and spat it out. He says that no sirve. I guess he didn't hide it because he spat it right out. I got Carlos Silver's in ringside. Nice. Because everyone's leaving. Okay. But the guy goes. Bronson follows him.
Frankie Kazarian did some game to get into this match with TNA President Carlos.
All right, Bear Bronson on the offense. All right, he dropped him in. But what? He wasn't winning? Oh, beautiful leg drop. Uh-oh, Kazarian now. Oh, just stepping on his spine. Oh, beautiful right hand. And he's fixing himself in the okay with the world title. All right. All right, Kazarian talking trash. I like it. Pendejo. Who? Oh. Now we still got 15 minutes of this match. Oh. Oh, nice kick. Come on, Frankie. Wow.
This is smart strategy here from Frankie Kazarian. Targeting the small of the back.
Wow. We still got 15 minutes. He's hulking up? Are you serious? This guy's shaking his head like Hulkster?
It's a moment to recover. For Bronson, way here. Now one of them concerned.
All right, slowing it down like the veteran that he is, Kazarian. He's got Bale Brunson in a little bit of a chokehold.
Bronson back up to his feet. Look how difficult it is to keep Bronson down. Kazarian still has his work cut out for him. On the walls to Kazarian, able to clock him.
Oh, nice knee to the gut. Come on, Kazarian. Nice swinging neck breaker. All right. Got a kick out of it too.
Really slow things down. Spine.
Let's go, Kaz.
Kazarian absolutely dissected.
Oh, Bear. Excuse me, Bear.
Genesis against Mike Santana. Santana's contractual rematch for the championship Saturday, January 17th. Live on pay-per-view with TNA Plus in Dallas. And right now, Jazz has to focus on the one in front of him.
Whatever happened to the cleanse? I haven't heard any more about the cleanses coming. They are in a commercial right now. They're showing Lethal Lockdown in 2005. They're like showing the same clips. Gets you a little bit of nostalgia run. As I'm checking out what's the updating on all the different events, anything, any new news or anything. Just the update to all the graphics and updates on all the matches for New Year's Evil that we spoke about. Blake Monroe, Thea Hale for the Women's North American title. Tatum Paxley, Izzy Dane in that grudge match. You got the NXT Women's Championship, JC Jane, Gandul Gray, and of course Leon Slater taking Oba Femi for the NXT World title. On anything else that we see, of course, the graphics and the official announcements for all the Genesis matches. Of course, Mustafa Ali having that match coming up against who the hell is he wrestling? Oh, Marlon Reed and Leon Slater, excuse me. And I just finished watching this. Saw it right now, a few minutes ago. Anyway, it crossed my mind. Whatever. I just had it. All right, we're waiting for this commercial break. Where's Nick Nemeth? We haven't seen Nick Nemeth for his call your shot. Tease it. Something. We know. I don't think he was at El Paso's tapings, which is kind of a little bit of a bummer because could he at least cut a vignette, a promo, something that he still has his, remind us that he has his call your shot gauntlet. Don't just disappear and then, when it's time for the world title match, she shows up out of nowhere and screws the match up. Santana and Kazarian, or even in this match. Could we possibly see a Nick Nemeth, his music, at least, tease that he's thinking about it with his music? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Oh, this stupid app. All right, here we go. Kazarian is taking over the match.
As we get closer and closer to the premiere of TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC in 2 weeks. Bronson trying to put up a hell of a fight here. Kazarian has answered all along the way so far. Frankie Kazarian was able to take over during
Uh-oh. Kazarian just working hard here against Bronson.
to represent this company on the premiere of AFC January 17th. That night will be live in Dallas, Texas. Thursday Night Impact January 15th every Thursday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern.
Oh. He just dropped all his weight on Kazarian's chest. Should have went for the pin.
Shot right to the midsection. Frankie Kazarian's been hell on wheels for the last 2 months ever since he took the TNA World title from Mike Santana, who Kazarian is scheduled to defend the title against come Genesis 2 weeks from Saturday live in Dallas.
Oh. We still got 9 minutes.
Bronson won a 20-man royal 2 weeks ago on Impact 2 this title shot. This is 3rd match in this company. This is now the position. Frankie Kazarian wants to be 2 weeks away from being premier of the AFC. Bronson told us earlier on tonight that winning
1, 2, nope.
Championship. Bronson believes tonight is his night. It's an incredibly rare and special opportunity. He sees the moment.
Ooh. Nice. Picks him up. DDT. Nice counter. Get the pin. 1, 2. Almost had a pinfall. Bear Bronson.
Attention to the outcome of this matchup. On now thinking about the choke bomb, trying to end this matchup. This sense it coming.
Oh, chicken wing. Nope. 7 minutes. Oh, he's biting his hands. Oh, come on, Kazarian. Oh, got clothesline. Mustafa Ali and Elias. That's who it was. There it is. I was trying to scroll. Sorry, guys. I totally blanked. Oh. Bear Bronson. Now he took the straps down. Right into the steps. Six minutes. Okay. Is he a baby face or a heel? Because I was heel. All over the world. I never heard of this guy. A 4 count outside. Something smells like a disqualification or a count out or something. Kazarian. No. Kazarian. Power body slammed him right onto the steps. Go ahead, eso, Bear Bronson. Get a referee. Why did the referee get out of the ring to get count? Get him the ring. You got to start the count all over again. Let's go. He got in at 9. Leg drop. Oh, he missed. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. His back hurts. And he got drool. He's going to go for another one. No. Dead eye. Fade to black. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Kazarian clean puts a bolt on a turd. Let's go. Match is over. God, this match. Spray it with some freaking poopery or whatever. Yeah, mierda, the match. Yeah, give him his title. Let's go. All right, we got 3 minutes left. Are we going to hear, oh my God? Yes. Oh, Mike Santana. Coño, thank God. Let's go. Let's go. It's Mike Santana time. That title's going back to the Poppy. Let's go. In the block, New York City. All right, let's see what Mike has to say. Santana, listen to the crowd. Santana, Santana, listen to that crowd. All right, Mike is going to speak. Let's hear what he's got to say. Yeah, estamos gozando de verdad. Let's go. Oh, it ain't happening. Oh, it ain't happening at Genesis. It's happening on TNA. It's AMC premiere. Let's go.
It wasn't for that win you just got. It's actually for the news that I just got.
Live on AMC is Mike Santana versus Frankie Kazarian.
Seems like our scheduled world title match at the Genesis pay-per-view just ain't happening. Because it seems like they're going to pull the trigger a little sooner than that. Because that January 15th, on the day they
Luis le va a partir la madre. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Mike Santana. Let's go.
for the TNA World
Le va a partir la madre.
Let me make this real clear. I hope you're ready, Papa. Porque yo te voy a partir la madre.
All right, good job. Good job, Mike Santana. Frankie Kazarian now, that's going to be your main event, I believe, in AMC. That should be your main event for AMC for their debut episode for TNA. Good job there. I thought, I was wondering how they were going to get there, if they were going to do that. They were leaving it for Genesis. I was like, knowing TNA, they'll probably put a world title match, another match in front of that. I'm okay with it. I want to see where that goes. I still feel like it's a 50-50 booking if Mike is going to get that world title back. I still feel it's still 50-50. I don't think TNA has a definitive answer or definitive champion coming out of that show. But it could right now. I actually give it a 33% chance for Mike Santana to come out as world champion. Also a 33% chance for Nick Nemeth and 34% for Frankie Kazarian to come out as champion. Remember, Nick Nemeth is not scheduled to be in that card or in this match, but he still has your shot gauntlet, so he's technically open to cash in at any time. So he's in play. So I don't know. I hope they don't do a TNA thing with a TNA, like they say TNA does what TNA does on their premiere show in AMC. I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy, see how that goes. Fantasy booking, who knows? Everyone will love to see AJ Styles some way, somehow come out. Probably assist Frankie Kazarian. Not assist, prevent Kazarian to retain and help Santana. Maybe Nick Nemeth looks like he's, or some type of screw job, and he has an ally in AJ Styles. I don't know. Right? Maybe that's just fantasy booking, but let's wait to see. This is your TNA watch along here with the Sports Jedi Network, the first one of the year. Tomorrow we have Friday Night SmackDown, of course. Then we have many more other things that we're going to watch along and do in the upcoming year. We've got some interviews again with the Kick Demon, Janai Kai on Sunday, and as well as Jody Threat Wednesday. Looking to get some extra more interviews coming up. Hopefully, put some feelers out. We got some that we're waiting for their time and date and put on the schedule to interview too. So next week will be a busy week of interviews, as well as our watch alongs. And of course, we got to get into our recaps. We haven't done any recaps. We did our year-end awards. Hopefully we get there. This hasn't been live wrestling, but recapping, we got to do some recapping soon. Friday Night SmackDown. It's going to be 3 hours long. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get some stuff going in and out, and all the different news, rumors, and all the innuendos that's happening in the world of professional wrestling here on the Sports Jedi Network. Congratulations to Maxine Dupree and Anthony Luke, tied the knot over the weekend. Diamante and Kiera Hogan engage. And of course, love is in the air for all those people out there over the holidays. And hope your holidays were great. Hope your New Year's kicks off really well. Thank you so much for starting your new year, watching along here with me on the Sports Jedi Network. Help me grow this community in 2026 to another level. Of course, you see Chris joins me. Watch along. If you want to join the watch along, pundits, come on. Sports Jedi Network is always open for pundits, for folks that want to come on the channel to join, grow. It just doesn't have to be me. We'd love to hear your wrestling. If you have wrestling takes, you want to share it and go online and scream with us, just reach out to me in the DMs. I don't bite. The worst thing I'm going to say, I can't right now with you. I won't be able to bring you on, or it's not going to work out. This is just simple no. But I'm always open to bring folks that want to join the watch along or just want to recap wrestling. And I'm here. This is not just for myself and Chris. And we have a big group. We have Rain, who joined us a month ago or two. We've got Chef Dan. We've got Canary. We've got a group. We have a crew. We want to continue to grow the crew because that's what it is. We want to hear your wrestling takes. If you're females, where are the ladies at? We want to hear your females. We want to hear the ladies. We want to come on and have a conversation on screen and so forth. We definitely want to have that dialogue. So want to say thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching along. Thank you for everything that we do. Continue to help us grow. And I'm going to tell you guys, pasen una buena noche. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow night. Que Dios lo bendiga a todos. And